what we're doing today is I got my milk paint in. A lot of you guys are always asking what it is that I use to paint my raised beds with. This is what we're doing. We're bringing some color into the garden. And this is what we call milk paint. It's eco-friendly. So let's see what we have in here. I know I have 4 colors. So we got some Arabian Night. This is my favorite here because, you know, I got a lot of black and browns in the garden. So that's what we're going to be using today because we're going to be painting our trellis in this Arabian Night. This is a warm ash, which is kind of like a grayish color, or Coco. I like to use a lot of browns in the garden. So these two here are my main colors, the Arabian Night and the Coco. And then we also have a soft white. So I'm starting to just transition, use a lot more colors in the garden. Now, with the real milk paint, they offer a whole line of different colors. And you can find this on my website at growingoutthebox.com. And we're going to show you how to bring color into the garden. Just pop that top off, and it comes in like a powder. It's a powder form. Now all you got to do with this is add a cup of water. And you get the little marble. And that helps you keep it mixed. So we'll put that marble back in once we get everything mixed. Now you can mix it directly in this bag here. And this makes 1 whole quart. And after we get everything all painted, we not only have color that we're going to be bringing into the garden, but we're also going to have something that's going to naturally seal it. Outdoor defense oil. Mix a little bit in at a time. Drop that marble in there. And then shake it up. Let's see what we have again. Very easy to mix. I also like to just take me a little stick. Just help it out a little bit. Just kind of make sure I get the corners all in the bottom. Milk paint. Look how pretty that is. Okay. Let's take a paintbrush here. What you want on this is raw wood. You don't want to paint over anything. You want to be able to start from scratch in whatever it is that you're using with this, or you need to sand off whatever you're going to be using. It works very well on porous material. You can paint concrete with this. Just look at the coverage. That is absolutely beautiful. And that's what you guys are seeing me paint on my beds over here. It's a beautiful coverage. And it actually soaks into the wood. So it's not a topical, it's actually penetrating the wood. And that's why you want a raw surface whenever you're using this paint. That is just absolutely great coverage. And what I like to do when I'm working on my trellises or any type of raised beds or whatever, I like to paint it before I actually put it together. Makes it last a little longer. So that's why I have the gloves on, because I'm going to be touching this quite a bit. You don't want to paint it, you want to dab your ends. Very good dry time. I'll do another one for you. But I love this paint. And again, you can find this on my website, growingoutthebox.com, and it's under milk paint. Excellent coverage. We're going to go back with our defense oil, and that's what we're going to seal this with. And that's what's going to keep the water from penetrating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish painting this whole entire project, and then we're going to start drilling and putting it together, and then we're going to seal it, take it out to the garden, and let you see how it looks as a finished product. So we've put 6 coats of our oil on this, let it sit 2 hours between each coat, and we're ready to take it out to the garden now. This is our second trellis pergola that we've built to go for our squash plants. So we're going to give it a good wipe down to get rid of any excess oils. You want to continue to oil this, and it'll last for as long as you care for it. I think it came out pretty good. And there you have it. Kind of give you a better look of it, all the way up and down. And that's our second squash trellis that we've done with our milk paint. I think it came out pretty good. There's our first trellis here with our candy roaster on it. Some peanuts in the middle there. And there's our second candy roaster here, along with our trellis. So we're gonna go ahead and get that installed. So oftentimes I'm out here by myself. So of course you have to figure out how to make these things work. So here's the trick. Trying to get this above the candy roaster without damaging my tomato or pepper plants. Let's see if I can drop this in there. All right, we almost there. Now to just get it set in our spots. I think my leak right here is in the wrong spot, but we're gonna make this work. So we got that in place. And now we're just gonna trail our candy roaster up. And see right here, and there you have our Georgia candy roaster vines on our brand new trellises. Now I have to say I really love the way that milk paint turned out. That's what I've been using, people, milk paint. Look how gorgeous that is. It's all about having a vision. Now as you can see, over there in that area there, I have another bed and another bed that's identical to these two beds here. I'm gonna also put those same trellises in those beds. Just a matter of time, not enough time in the day. But I do what I can with the amount of time that the good Lord has provided me with, and I'm very happy with the way that this thing is going. That's just gorgeous. So there you have it. The Georgia candy roasters and milk paint.